Today I'm going to teach you how to get into the pigeon pose. Please be mindful that for the pigeon pose, it is a hip opener pose, so you want to external rotate from your hip. It's not much of a knee stretcher or to twist or to rotate. Nope. So remember, the knee is to flex and external rotate from your hip joint. Also prepare yoga blocks or blankets if you need to sit onto it for higher elevation for you to get into a level hip position. First, we'll get into the tabletop position or the all-four position. So from here, I'm going to do my left side. So from here, you want to bring your left knee towards your left wrist, this. So start in this position first, tucking your toes at the back. You may also adjust your hand if you need to. You want to try your best to keep your hip as level as you can and slightly lean your body forward to walk your legs to the back. So as you walk to the back, you want to make sure that your legs is walking from directly aligned from your hip. And from there, if you find that it's very difficult for you to get lower, so what you can do, get blankets or get a yoga block to sit on top of the block. Always support yourself, make sure you don't hurt yourself and don't force or overstretch in your pigeon pose. So from here, as you get to sit down comfortably, then you transfer your weight slightly forward and try to keep your hip as level as you can. Feel free to get another block for extra support. And from here, you can keep your toes tucked in for more comfort to feel your hip external rotate for your leg side and also to feel the stretch on your right side of your body. If you feel comfortable, you can point your foot at the back. Make sure it's straight line and it's not sickling or not twisting or overstretching your right side of your body. So you want to keep your hip as level as you can. So from here, you may stay in this position for 5 deep breaths. And to rest, you want to reverse the position. So from here, you want to tuck in your toes and slowly walk back forward. Support yourself with your hands, remove the block, and to get back to your all-four position. It takes a lot of patience and practice to get yourself to fully grounded to the floor, and it requires the flexibility of your hip, which is to open up your hips, and also the flexibility of your hip flexor on the opposite side of your body. So if you find that it's very difficult for you to achieve it, so you might just stay and with assistance from yoga block to slowly lengthen the muscles and also to slowly open up from your hip joint. Or you can also try other drills to open up your hips by doing a butterfly pose, the low lunge pose to stretch your opposite side of your body. Another way is using without the blocks. So you want to keep your hands grounded and to keep your core tight to support yourself so that you don't fall onto the floor. So from your all-four position, get your knee towards the wrist. External rotate from your hip and also keep your hip as level as you can. Adjust your position if you need to and slowly walk to the back. So as you walk to the back, option 1 is the same as the yoga block that we did earlier, to keep your toes tucked in so that it's able to elevate you and prevent you from collapsing or to overstretch your hip. So from here, you may stay here for 5 deep breaths. And to rest, you can slowly walk forward and repeat this for 3 to 4 sets. Or another way is you want to keep walking to transfer your weights to the back. Try getting your hands to put on top of your leg. If you can, try to keep walking to the back. And if you find that your thigh is touching the mat, you can point your foot. So I do have students asking me whether the front leg should be 90 degree all the way parallel towards the top of the mat, or can we just flex it to keep it towards the body. Always listen to your body. To increase the range, it also depends on the flexibility from your hip. Let me give you an example. So as I seated grounded to the floor, so first I flex my knee joint. So from here, in order for me to bring my legs all the way up, I focus on external rotating from my hip. So from my hip, and it allows me to bring all the way up. So if this is your range, so just keep this range. So some people, they're able to external rotate all the way up from the hip, and you can see that it is more parallel towards the mat instead of internal and drop this way. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. If you have pains in your joints, be very mindful and to consult your yoga teacher to find out what other factors that might be causing your pain. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to drop me a message and I will attend to them as soon as I can.